It is. There's an admission that things are not right and that they would need everybody to come in and then help.
Everybody like who?
All stakeholders. I mean, based on the release we got. So it's fair and then sound in equal measure, but it's also deceptive because the people we are dealing with own football in their own language. Whilst we from the outside may think that we know best and see things better than they do, the likes of Simon Ehoma, the Western Regional RFA chairman, believes that we are a group of noisemakers who are just throwing tantrums, and that they that are closer to the action know what is good and that the football is good. Now you just oppose it with the comments of the vice chairman of the then Blackstars Management Committee, Akwesi Ajuman, on Hate FM, when he literally said, I've spoken to ESCO members and we've resolved that this is not the right time to sack Otuado. So let's continue. That was Monday.
Yeah.
Then on that same Monday, Shadow is on Happy FM and also toes that line. Then Dr. Baumias, campaign vice chair and a leading member of the party in power and government, Nana Kumia, follows it up by saying that he does not believe that it is right to sack
the coach at this time.
We should continue with him, persist with him, and then hope that we will turn the corner later on. This is a classical political playbook, and it's not the first time we are witnessing it under this government. When we were looking to hire Hugo Bruce, it took just Osei Chairman Sabonsu on Kesben then to say that as the leader of government business, he's saying that the government should be looking at hiring local coaches. Then Kwesi was in Sudan. Kwesi Appiah was brought on. So it's the same line we are towing. You put everything together, the decision has been taken already. What we saw on Wednesday is literally a charade.
Yeah.
And then we are postponing it to next week. They are not evaluating anything. Otuado asked for job security before he decided to leave what he was doing in Germany to come and take our national team contract.
So we are giving him that security now.
We have done that with the contract he has. Now I'll be surprised if one of the KPIs in his contract, the very basic, is qualifying us for the AFCON. Failure to do so means we could terminate the contract. If that is not there, I'll be very surprised. But then in this country, you don't have to be very surprised about things concerning the Blackstars. I agree with Dr. Uso Ansah that we have declined. We have. And we were not admitting it then. So it made it difficult for any physician of football to prescribe the right medication for our football. I don't know if it was because of budgetary temptations. Like we don't have to take budget to government so that they approve. So let's tell them Blackstars are doing well. Blackstars would win a trophy. You see, if I were the Minister of Youth and Sports, something that I wouldn't even want to be, what I'll be doing is that I see Iñaki Williams score a goal, then I'll cut the video, put Ghana flags on it, and then send it to the president. President, Iñaki is raising the flag of Ghana high. Kudu score, I do same. Then I pray for Semenyo to score against Manchester City. Then I take another video, put Ghana flag, pimp it, and then send it to the president. So the president would see the tourism aspect of it and the fact that Sons of the Land are doing so well. So when you take a budget to him that these same boys are coming to play for Blackstars, so yes, I approve. Then they go. But the reality is that we have a good set of individual players, but we don't have a collective unit of a team. We actually don't even have a structure that will let these people play well. So we should have admitted this long ago. It's not been just one sports minister or one FA president. Dr. Kofi Amwa, you and I were there in that hotel in Ismailia, Egypt, when he said that he believes that we will win. I see him descended from his hotel room and also came and then looked at us and look, Blackstars will win this trophy. Trust me. And we nodded. When we lost to Tunisia, how many hours did we spend that night in that room with them?
We left around 2 a.m.
So it's been rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat.
That's what I've been saying on the
rinse, repeat.
It's the same thing.
That's what we've been doing. Look, you and I know very well this Blackstars Management Committee has been non-functional.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm surprised.
So you even asked whether they were existing.
Exactly. We are now saying that we have dissolved it. No, it's been dissolved.
It's not been in existence.
Yes. So, I mean, what are we doing? The idea that we have a group of people managing a national team is archaic. These are, imagine sequence.
And I remember, Sikens. We went to Malawi with Sikens, and he was part of the Blackstars management committee. And you asked yourself that, what was he really going to add up to what they were doing? There was nothing. I mean, but just that Patron was part of the Blackstars management committee, so that was it. That's it. But so now, I was just asking a friend earlier on yesterday that, so now they dissolve it. What they are going to do now is that they are going to recompose. They are going to recompose.
Absolutely, and already names are
flying. And then they will get another management committee. Then we go on. So that's the same thing. So we are just recycling. We are not changing anything.
You don't do the same thing and expect to get different results.
Einstein,
yes.
Einstein said,
we do this all the time. George Amwako was the management committee chairman when we went to Cameroon. When we came back, his committee was dissolved. Mercado has been there. We failed in Qatar. We failed in La Côte d'Ivoire. He's been there and about. Isn't it striking that we had a management committee and then it has now been dissolved? We are playing a game as crucial as that game against Sudan in Benghazi. And the management committee chairman is in the US. His vice, Akwesi Agyeman, is also part of the Ghana week celebration.
So they were with Kotoko.
He's also there.
So the president himself was
in Germany.
Was in Germany.
It's Randy Abe that led that delegation to Benghazi.
And that was a very crucial game.
Can you imagine? So now, imagine you are one of these boys. Now, you don't see any of these big players from the above. The August are not there. What would you do? The next match, you won't come. I just saw Semenyo's post that he took that period. And I told friends that, look, these boys are not injured. They've abandoned
He says he's had some good rest at Iberia. So Amazawa fine. He's now come to play for his club.
That is it. And I can't blame them. We are
He didn't say he went for treatment.
No. You saw the FA release. Tendon
and overload of matches and tendon and what
patella tendon injury.
No, but it's getting disrespectful to folks. I mean, they are being disrespectful towards us. Don't you think?
Oh, it's been like this for some time. It is. That's why Shadow was bold to say that looking at the kind of football they played, the results didn't come, but the football...
It didn't reflect on how they played.
You see, just like politics is a zero-sum game, football is a results game.
So if you don't get the results, no matter how you play, nobody cares about it.
That goes from the week till league matches are played today and tomorrow. We are all preparing to make use of 90 minutes and come out victorious.
Yeah.
So it pains me that we have to look. You said this, but I didn't pay attention then. See, when they told us to go and get those Blackstars apparel from the gentleman at the FA who does that, Alex, and you were like, Charlie, I have no idea what Blackstars will become going into the future. Then I was like, oh, Dela was awesome. Go and take yours. This is Blackstars, you never know. It was a prophecy. When we left the Ebimpe Stadium after that game against Mozambique, we were all wondering.
I was there.
Yeah, we were all wondering that when are we coming back here? Could it be that we will not even be here? Like joke. The next tournament, we are not going there.
Yeah, we are not.
And it's been coming. Have you seen?
So we are deteriorating?
The last AFCON that we qualified for, we qualified on the last day.
Yeah.
And even that, Raul Savoy, the coach of Central African Republic, had the temerity to tell us in Kumasi that we robbed them and that it is not going to be any different from what happened at Cameroon with the kind of team we are.
And he told us that we will not do anything at the Nations Cup.
We will come back. Your next AFCON will be worse than your previous one.
And indeed, it was worse.
Look at us.
So in 2017 semi-finals, 2019 1-8, 2021-22 group stage, 2024 group stage, 2025 we are out.
It's been coming.
You see the decline?
It's been coming.
It's been plummeting.
It's been coming, yes. What is the government doing? We've lost $700,000 by failing to qualify for the AFCON. When we exited the group stage, we came back home with $700,000. This is money that can cushion the FA. This is money that can cushion our football. But we make it look like it is business as usual. No, we've lost significant reputation damage. We've lost money. And we've lost opportunity for a group of players who would have loved to be playing in the AFCON.
So for this particular campaign, who do we blame? players, the technical team, the GFA,
For government.
or the coach, or who, or government? Who do we blame?
See, the first port of call would always have to be the government. When the government intervened in in Accra for that game against Sudan, they will not be able to tell us the amount of money they used, but it's in excess of 15 million Ghana cedis. Zando is here. The amount of it that was pumped into that Accra Sports Stadium to get it ready.
To make sure it was ready.
And even that, it wasn't ready. I remember that evening when the gentleman was coming from Cape Coast to Accra. The minister was there, the deputy was also there. They were literally doing a vigil, waiting for him to come with the board chairman of NSA. And then Kate was constantly on the phone with Mochepe that evening, speaking. Still, he didn't agree.
They softened their stance.
Then the president had to intervene, and the Gufado himself had to intervene. Now look, we cannot play this game outside Ghana. I built a campaign for my successor on infrastructure. I've spent money on astroturfs, youth resource, this, I've renovated. But look at you. After all this, you have to go and beg to play your game here. So, you see, because of the political damage, everything was thrown into it. We spent more time fixing that stadium than fixing the team.
Yeah. We're more concentrated on getting the facility ready
Absolutely.
So we took our eyes off the team itself.
Now we took supporters to Benghazi. Even looking at the Vola, yes, we did. The flight from Accra to Benghazi was a chartered flight that had Ghanaian supporters there when we played against Sudan. Now we believe that we could lobby CAF again and convince our friends from Niger to switch from Morocco to Togo, which they did. Came to play here, we asked supporters to go and support them. They did their job, but were you able to do your job? Whilst you were fixated on Sudan should lose.
It was as if you are going to win all your 2 matches automatically. Just say you try to say, "Oh, they wash it."
But the man said 5 players in that team cannot play in his team dream session. So obviously, in his mind, he thought it was automatic win.
So you see the players. Atta Poku was earlier talking about the players and the fact that some of them. I agree that. I mean, if you look at the material that we have and reading Semenyo's post clearly tells you that some of the players are not.
Oh, they were disinterested in what they were doing.
They are not interested in the Blackstars.
They were disinterested.
And it's a worrying sign. Worrying sign in the sense that it also indicates the fact that maybe Otuado is also not on top of issues, because
for me he's lost the dressing room.
Yes, so if you have the first time as many as 8 players who on any given day, maybe more than even half will start, and maybe the rest will come on as subs. Inaki Williams, Tariq Lamte, Jonas Ajete, that one, it's Jerome Opoku, Semenyo, Alex Jiku, Osman Ibrahim, Joseph.
But these were players he invited.
Yes.
Because he knew that
you were available.
so he invited them.